Hey folks, and welcome to Currently Reading, the series I remember to do every once in a blue moon because I don't know why. It just happens like that. I forget, and then suddenly I remember that I haven't done a video in a while and I wanted to. And I did start new books or comics in the meantime. I mean, bloody hell, the last time I did a video was 2 months ago. I'm currently reading one. What are you gonna do? Either this year will continue like this or it might become more frequent. I don't know. At this point, I'll just go with the flow and not even try. Alright. Enough blabbering. Also, I'm pretty sure no one is that expecting this series or waiting for it that badly, so I think we're good. Alright, enough blabbering. Let's get on to the, books. Right. So, since last year, I've been reading Battle Angel Alita. My first manga I'm reading, although I have this comic that I think might also be a manga. I need to check. At the time, I was sure it's a comic, but I'm starting to wonder maybe it is a manga. So it's inaccurate that I never bought a manga before. I just didn't know it was one. Anyway, I'll check that. But yes, so Battle Angel Alita is about I guess you could say dystopian future. It does kind of have some maybe. It does have that future, there's the people that live high in the sky in this great big city, and then down below are all the poor people, the usual, like in the Hunger Games. Just a lot less torture porn in this one. And Alita is a robot that is an android that's found by a man named Ido, and is repaired by him. And then we continue on with her adventures in a sense. I'm gonna go more into in the thoughts video. But anyway, so far, Battle Angel Alita is not disappointing at all. Alita is really cool and badass. The fighting in this one, awesome. And I used to watch animes years ago, but at some point I couldn't anymore, and I didn't know what I was feeling. I just couldn't watch certain scenes anymore, and then I realized what it was. After going on the internet, for real, it was cringe. I was cringing. So, but now, those moments where you have a serious moment, and then suddenly they exaggerate the feelings, like big eyes, big heads, and all that, and they'll just, at some point, take me out of the story. Now, in a manga, it doesn't take me out of the story badly at all. I think it's because there's no sound or, really moving picture. So I just read it quickly and move on. So, great! I can go back to some things I haven't visited in years. Matt did recommend Dragon Ball Z, or another one. There's been so many Dragon Balls that I'm confused at this point. But yeah, it doesn't disappoint. Not at all. And I think based on the trailer and how far I've come in the manga, on page 200 and more than 210. That's the bummer. Like, there's numbers, but they're every few, not even every few, every a lot of pages. So that's a bit of a bummer, but oh well. So I think it's based on the first volume, although there's 2 parts in here, which again confuses me. So, well, actually, I don't know how much they combine in a volume. Anyway. Yeah, I think this is based on the first volume, the movie is. I actually look forward to seeing the movie. I really need to get to finishing reading this one, because the movie is next month. And I want to see it. I might also watch the anime. But yeah, so far this is good, and I think like I said in And my want list for 2019, I'll start to get more mangas. I think we'll work along just fine. But I have to say, in some panels, I do get slightly confused, like, what is supposed to be exactly next. That's minor. This is cool. Alright. It's so heavy, though. I hope I'll be able to order the second volume. Nope. Oops. Sorry. I moved a little. And this thing's heavy. If I don't, I can use it later as a weapon. If I don't want to read it anymore. Alright, and also yesterday I started the Amulet 4, The Last Council. Cancel. No, not cancel. How does it kick? Last console? No. You know, the people cancel, I think. I can't pronounce words today. Too many words with a C. Anyway, I started the first book. You know, about the first one, I didn't think I would be into this series as I am. But here we are. It's a really bad glare. Oh, better. Sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be this much into it. The first book was not bad, but the more I'm reading, the more into it I'm getting. So getting more and more interesting. I'm only at the beginning, like 20 pages in, and so far I've learned that apparently, careful spoilers, the amulet seems to, now we know it talks to her, but it also seems to have a shape. That's really awesome. I'll show you that in the thoughts video. Now, interesting, that shape looks like Vuya from the, how's that cartoon called? The Shaolin Masters? There's a group of kids that are learning to be Shaolin Masters. It it looks like Vuya and sometimes a bit of a coup. I don't know, I can't help. I look at him and I'm like, that's what he keeps reminding me of. And he smiles in this one. That's like some shit. He has a face, but there's no features. Then suddenly has a mouth. What the fuck? That was so weird. But yeah, he talks to Emily. By the way, I've said in the thoughts video for the third one that I might have said that the city's called Lealis. Sorry about that. It's Cialis. And I think I got confused myself. But it's Cialis. So this is gonna be a good one. I'm only missing the last two currently books, and I know what's gonna be in them. One thing I'm confused about though is, does Emily age? How much time has passed since they came in? Because in some instances her body looks older. I don't know how old she really is. I thought, maybe 11 at most, but could it be slightly more? Like 12, 13? Yeah, I am confused about that. I really need to look. I'm kind of also afraid to look because I don't want spoilers. But yeah, it's a bit confusing. Other than that, this is going really cool. And the series is a decade old. Started in 2008. Not funny, who thought I'd get this attached to a series I've been seeing around for years? Here we are. Yeah, so I look forward to see what will happen in this one. And again, the covers are getting more and more impressive. Oh, by the way, this is Max. The guy from the last time. Alright, folks, so that is it. Don't know when the next one will be. It'll be at some point. Hopefully not in another 3 months. But don't expect high things of me. Alright, till next time, happy reading.